almost there. What's going on, Stuart? What's going on, Jesus? What's going on, Mr. St. J? Good to see you guys. T-minus 1 minute and 10 seconds. Was my microphone muted? Did you guys hear any of that? I think my microphone was muted. Anyway. Okay, good. What's going on, guys? Good evening. It's been a while since I've done one of these streams. Like, how long has it been since I've done an evening stream? I really don't know. So much so that I'm a little rusty. Let me fire up Shadows of the Empire here. Let's switch over to the game streaming mode, shall we? And let's restore a player for Dash Rindar, and let's get going. What's going on, guys? Good to see everybody. Geezus, Mr. St. Jake, Stewart, everybody, Alex Dunn, good to see everybody here. So yeah, it's been a long time since I've done an evening stream, let alone a game stream, right? The last time that I did an evening, it's probably been about a month, right? Probably been about a month. So yeah, I don't do very much stuff on the channel anymore. That's just because most of you guys know I'm currently in school. Things are going really well, using the GI Bill. And, yeah, loving it so far. And right now, just pressing on with school, and that's about it, man. Making, like, one video a month, streaming from time to time, usually in the middle of the day when no one's on. So I just kind of had an itch, because our spring break is next week, and I'm already in vacation mode, and all I want to do right now is, like, stream and play video games and shoot the shit with you guys. So here I am. Welcome. Let's do it to it, guys. Battle of Hoth. Let's do it. Okay. Why isn't my controller working? There we go. Tommy Solano Sawstat, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the first super chat and channel support of the stream. I greatly appreciate that. Actually, let me turn this down because the game is always super loud whenever I play it. So let me know if that's too low, still a little too loud. Anyway, Tommy, thank you so much, man. Tommy says, why is everything moving? Do you guys see that on my screen? There we go. One sec, Tommy. Let me blast these probe droids out of the sky. Tommy says, hey, Greedo, long time. How's the Fire Academy? Hope you're doing well. I really miss hopping on these. Take care. Everything is going really well, man. It is a perfect fit. I'm the oldest guy in the class. I'm so glad I decided to pull the trigger on this before. You know, I'm 34. I'm not getting any younger. And this has always been something that I've wanted to pursue. So here I am doing something that I've always wanted to do. And it's going super well. Dude, why... My control is wanting to just steer me down every single time I let go of the joystick. I don't know what the hell the problem is. That's going to be a big problem once we get to the foot levels, I believe. But yeah, it's going great, man. I'm really excited to get into the physical aspect because right now everything is like basically medical. It's all EMT stuff at the moment. But it's really well and it's really good and interesting, you know. It's basically like playing a game of Clue with a human being and trying to figure out what's wrong with someone when we run scenarios and stuff like that. But it's really great. It's really good. Again, I can't wait to get to the physical side of things. I've been putting 40 pounds on my front and 40 pounds on my back in 2 separate backpacks, and walking up our stairs 37 times, and only counting the ups. So it's the equivalent of a 37-story building. And the reason I picked 37, Tommy, is because that is the height of the tallest building in downtown Jacksonville. So I figured, if I'm going to practice, I might as well pick the tallest building in Jacksonville. So, yeah, it's great, man. It's been going good, but thanks for asking. Hope everything's going well with you. So, yeah, that's why basically I haven't done much on the channel. Pursuing a little dream of mine that I've had for quite a while. There's the target. But anyway, I appreciate that, Tommy. Hope you're doing well, man. And once I get to the more physical side and the actual firefighting side, because like I said, right now it's all medical, all EMT, all trauma, all illness and medical. Then I think I'll have more time to do channel stuff. Right now it's like all book work and running scenarios all day. But it's good, man. Anyway, I appreciate that. Mr. St. Jake, good to see you. Mr. St. Jake says, beer vacation fund? We're actually going out of town this weekend, man. We got a cabin rented, me, my wife, my daughter. It's going to be our first vacation, just the 3 of us. Usually it's family, extended family. We're all, doing stuff. But now this is the first vacation we've taken, just the 3 of us. Got a cabin, North Georgia. Got a couple breweries we've picked out to go to. Why is my controller doing that again? It's so random why it's doing that. You guys see how now it's not. What is making it do that? So yes, gonna go fill up some growlers, man, from these breweries. Gonna do some hikes. It's gonna be a really good time. But I appreciate the hell out of that, the beer fund. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, well, I need to figure out what the hell is wrong with this controller, or if it's some setting on my keyboard that's stuck that's making this do that. I don't know. Yeah, we're going up to an area that I've been to a lot with my buddies. I'm sure you've heard me talk about. Me and my friends have been like renting a cabin since we were 18 years old. We've done it like every single year since then. I mean, 14 years, 15 years. Oh, yikes. And I've been to this area a lot. My wife never has. But, yeah, anyway. Oh, yeah. The illusion of the webcam suggests that I'm playing. Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with this control? See that? I'm like on a wave runner. Boom, boom. I have to like continuously just... Oh, that's messing me up big time. Went up there a few times. Nice, man. Yeah, it's a good time. I always enjoy it. We got some, particularly some waterfall hikes to do that are easy because we have an almost base. She's basically 3 years old. There we go. We don't want to do anything too strenuous, right? But it's gonna be a blast, man. Really cannot wait. Leaving on Sunday. It's gonna be a good time.
Is there a chance that you will be available after the stream? We need you to do something.
Oh my, Jack. Yes, Jack. Thank you so much for the. I absolutely will be there. Jack. Jack said. First of all, thank you so much for the channel support. Jack says, "Hey Greedo, how are you? Is there a chance that you'd be available after the stream? We need you to do some things for the HD Discord." Absolutely, I'll hop on. I remember setting my Google reminder on my phone to remind me at what, like 1:45 to hop on at 2. That's my mistake. I never saw. I was actually running up to the park with my daughter right around that time, and I don't know if I dismissed the notification when it buzzed on my Garmin running watch, and I thought it was a text or something. That's probably what happened, because I started running up to the park at like 1:30, and I probably like thought it was a text or something buzzing on my watch, because all my notifications come on my watch, and I probably just buzzed it off. I completely forgot. So yes, I will absolutely be here after the stream. I'll hop on for a couple minutes, and we can sort that out. But I appreciate that, Jack. And again, I apologize if any of the other folks are on, that is my complete mistake. I completely missed. I should have set a reminder at like noon. Yeah. Anyway, I appreciate that, Jack. Hope you guys are doing well, and I will absolutely hop on right after this stream. Here we go. What? I don't think there's a... I think I have to use the keyboard. I don't think any button is mapped with an Xbox controller for opening doors. I don't remember. Boom. I love this game so much. And over the years, man, like, I've played it so often on streams and stuff like that. It's just become such an easy game. It's crazy. Like, yeah, these Wampas used to be such a big headache and like strike such fear into me. And it's, dude, it's so easy to kill them. If you got a fast thumb. If you don't, you just go over this way. You go like that. Oh, that's rare. That's embarrassing. I got hit by them. Come on, Wampas. I'm gonna kill you on a stream. Let's go, guys. Yeah, you just sit back. And same with IG-88 in the junkyard level. Like IG-88, I used to make my butt pucker because I was so scared of IG-88. And now all I do is like equip Seekers and fire like 8 Seekers right in IG-88's belly, and he goes down like a sack of potatoes. But anyway. Joe, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Joe says, hi, I'm Joe. Thanks for helping emphasize Star Wars is enjoyed subjectively rather than objectively. Keep being awesome in all you do. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, there's too many goons on the internet who I mean, we all know goons on the internet, right? Who are just so hell-bent on telling everybody they're wrong for liking a thing or disliking a thing. By goons, I mean giant losers. Can't imagine wasting so much of my life on Twitter telling people that what they like is not what they should like, right? Yeah, that's the only kind of descriptive word that I can lay on some of these Twitter folks or YouTube folks. It's like, I just don't get it, man. Who gives a fuck, right? Yeah, but anyway, I appreciate that. Joe, it's yeah, I've always said, like what you like, don't like what you don't like. Anybody on this channel is welcome. We got people all over the spectrum on the HelloGreedo YouTube channel. You'll come here on a live stream. You'll find prequel lovers. You'll find sequel lovers. You'll find people that hate both of those things. Nobody cares around here, dude. Half the time we talk about food and beer. But that's it, man. I appreciate that, Joe. I appreciate that. Cheers. And thank you so much for the channel support as well, man. Hope you are doing well. Let's see. I did watch the launch. I actually, like, me and my daughter had like a little. We did a lot of arts and crafts today. We bought some kinetic sand, which is really cool. Some fun stuff. Maybe if you follow me on Twitter, you saw a picture that I posted. Oh! I love when that happens. You know that problem that I had when I was flying the speeder? Looked like the old controller wanted me to walk off the mountain. Cool. But, yeah, so I had that on most of the day. I was streaming, like, Tim, Everyday Astronauts live stream, who's a YouTube channel I've been following since he had, like, 30,000 subscribers. Now he's almost at 1 million. It's mind-blowing, man. He's doing awesome. So I had his stream on, like, most of the day as we were, playing with sand and painting and stuff like that. But then I actually... obviously I was watching it live when it got aborted. And what time was that at? That was at like, I want to say it was like 3:30 or something like that. So I assumed they aborted for the day. I did not expect them to launch. Normally when you abort, they say, we'll try again tomorrow. That did not happen today. So I fully expected them to abort for another, another window, another day. And then I log on Twitter, like, after dinner, and I was like, what? It launched? So I had to watch a clip of it launching and landing. But love it, man. Love it. Love what they're doing. Carter Lovejoy, thank you so much for the generous super chat and channel support. I appreciate that, man. Carter says, how do you think properly write off Cara Dune. I think they'll say she died while traveling back in time. Wait, to Alderaan. She was blown up in an attempt to save the first Death Star. That would be an interesting twist of things. I don't know. I don't think they really have to write off or write the character dead. It's through all of that, I don't know. I just never assumed that they had plans for the character. Was she technically fired? Dude, I'm so out of the loop. Since January 1st, when these classes began, I've been completely out of the loop. Like, is it technically a firing, or was it just kind of like, yeah, this is what happens with characters in The Mandalorian. Sometimes we see them, and sometimes we never see them again. I don't necessarily think they need to write or kill off a character. Maybe she just never appears on the show again. Hell, maybe she does. Or maybe that character continues in animation or, comics and whatnot. But yeah, which way do I need to go? I think I just go this way, right? Or, yeah, must be. There's a living dude over there. But yeah, I have a suspicion that there's no reason to kill off the character. Let the character live on in animation and whatever. Recasting sounds dumb to me. But I don't really see a need to kill off the character. Or even explain the character's absence in the future. You can still play around with the character in other mediums, right? But that's just me. Let's see. But anyway, I appreciate that, Carter. SpaceX landing was kind of cricket. Yeah, whenever they have their boosters land like that, it's so. If you guys have never seen that, you can see some of the Falcon 9. I believe it's the Falcon 9. Here, let's see. These ATSTs used to freak me out too, but like, I've played this game so many times. I know what to do here. Ready? Bye, ATST. Bye. See, that's what you do. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if you guys have never seen like the boosters land vertically, it's mind blowing, man. Look it up. They just launched and landed. I believe it was the 10th test, not the 10th launch, but the 10th. I could be wrong, but it was awesome, man. Definitely recommend watching it. It's so mind blowing to see a rocket land vertically. Come down so smooth that it's one of those things where you look at it and you're like, your brain can barely compute. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely check it out. I love what they're doing, man. I love the ingenuity. Yeah, it's awesome. The forward thinking SpaceX. I'm gonna take this Wampa down too. How about that? Let's go. You just have to have a fast thumb. You just have to have a fast thumb. There we go. I'm not going to bother with the challenge points. Boop. Woo. Let's see. Any door, I think. Any door. Let me take a quick sip of this old coffee that I probably should have thrown out a while ago. There we go. Salacious Rum, thank you so much, man. I greatly appreciate that super chat and channel support. Good to see ya. Salacious Rum is my favorite Kowakian monkey lizard. His YouTube channel has blown up over the last year. Sorry for that flub. You want me to redo it? Because I'm sure you're recording it. Salacious Rum is by far my favorite. Oh my God. Now there's pressure. Now there's pressure because I know you're using this. Salacious Rum is by far my favorite Kowakian monkey lizard. His YouTube channel has blown up over the last year since he taught me about monkey lizards. Nice, man. I appreciate that, Rum. I hope you're doing well, man. I see you in Chris Perillo collaborating quite a bit. That's awesome. Do you guys do podcasts? Is that what it is? I'm gonna keep an eye on the chat. I forgot. I know I saw maybe like a month ago something that YouTube posted. That's really cool though, man. Let's see. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice. Never been a fan of the flying levels in Shadows of the Empire. It's just they've never done it for me. It's like when you have a first-person shooter game, and then all of a sudden there's a tank level, and it's not a good tank level. Like if it was a tank video game, I'm sure it would be great. But you're playing a first-person shooter, and the tank level is just like it's your least favorite thing in the entire game. I'm blanking on an example, but I know they're out there. That kind of shit. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, what am I talking about? Is this an extra life? No, it's a challenge point. Oh, bombers.
Why would they have bombers in space? Why would they have bombers in space? And why would the bombs take so long to get to Dash Rendar's ship? Why did they do that? Look at these bombs. They go so slow. Look at these bombs. They go so slow. Why would they have these?
I don't know, because it's fucking fun. It's Star Wars. Shut up. Here we go. Sappity, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. I greatly appreciate that, man. Hope you're doing well. That asteroid destroyed 3 TIE fighters for me. Cool. Let's see. There we go. Sappity. Let me read it. Sappity says, hope all is well and studies good. Yo, goes good. Hope your daughter will proudly say, my daddy's a firefighter in school someday. Also, thoughts on the NASA Mars landing in the future of space exploring. Yeah, she's already like, whenever she sees a fire truck or anything like that, she's like, that's what you're going to school to do. Or she goes to school too, and I go to school. So like, she'll be like, what did you learn at school today? And I'll tell her. And she was like, oh. And I say, what did you learn at school today? She'll say, a new song. Just, I don't know. It's fun, man. So, yeah. I'm ready to get on the job for sure. But I appreciate that. Yeah, my controller is doing that again. What the hell? I'm so confused. I gotta look that up. It's just pulling down constantly. What the heck? What the heck? One sec, Sappity. I'm trying to figure this out. I cannot... There we go. Now it's fixed. I didn't do anything. I guess it just fixed itself. Stupid. So, Perseverance was... it's... God damn it. One sec. Yeah, we watched... me and my daughter watched the landing live, and super exciting. I love it. I would love to see more of that. More emphasis... landers and rovers and robot emissaries, I suppose. Kind of populating our solar system would be... I know it's not as exciting as putting boots on the ground on another planet or another planet's moon, like Io or something like that, Europa, Titan. It'd be great. Robots aren't as exciting as putting boots on the ground, but it's way more cost effective. You could probably learn as much, maybe not as much information with a slow moving rover as you could with a small crew landing on Mars or something like that. Not in long term, but in terms of like bang for your buck, as expensive as they are, like landing a rover on Mars is nowhere near the cost of sending, let's say, like 6 people to Mars. So, I think in the long term, we should continue to kind of push the boundaries of having these robot ambassadors, populating the solar system. And again, like I said, it's not as exciting as, boots on the ground, but you can gather a lot of data, and it's a lot cheaper, and yeah, they listen, and they can last for years, and yeah, man. That's kind of. Of course, I want to see in my lifetime people walk on Mars. It's going to happen in my lifetime. I believe that. Should have done it a while ago, but you know, it's a 6 to 8 month journey, and you don't. You know, if we tried to attempt, we couldn't have tried to attempt it before we had like the International Space Station, right? The International Space Station has gathered so much data on, you know, longevity in space and, I mean, everything that goes with that. So like, it's probably a good thing that we didn't try to jump the gun and like 5 to 10 years after Apollo just shoot for Mars, because we definitely wouldn't have been there, right? Technology definitely wouldn't have been there. But yeah, man, I'm hopeful with SpaceX and some of these other SpaceX competitors, I guess, getting into the mix. You know, basically being contractors for NASA. They're not really turning any kind of profit. It's like you got some billionaires who have always wanted to. I guess they read a lot of science fiction in the past, so which is cool. But yeah, man, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful for sure that, you know, we'll continue to see the envelope be pushed, and yeah, it's like my favorite thing in the world. And yeah, if you go on my Twitter, maybe you've seen me post it before, but I posted a picture, or a video rather. Oh, woo! A video that I've loved for, I don't know, like, I feel like it's been around for a decade. Maybe not that long. But there is a video called Gigapixels of Andromeda or something like that. And a month ago, the guy who made it kind of did a remaster of the original video. Uploaded it at 8K, 60 frames a second. Runs way better on a TV. Like, watch this video on your TV. And it shows the scale and scope of the Andromeda Galaxy. Which is our closest neighboring galaxy to us. And it shows a picture, an image from the Hubble Space Telescope, and it's just mind-blowing, man, looking at the scale and scope of it all. Yeah, watch it on the biggest TV. I think I have to jump back. Watch it on the biggest TV you can. Turn up the volume, and it's crazy. It's a great video. Watch it in its entirety. Don't fast forward. Don't skip around. It's just 4 minutes, man. Watch it. Go watch it. I posted it today on my Twitter. Go watch it. Anyway, I appreciate that, Sapity. All is well. Nuka-Cola Dog, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. The one-up there. The hippo chomping the one-up. Is that what it is? I appreciate the hell out of that support tonight, man. I'm going to need that life because I think I need to jump back over. I do need to jump back over. Level out. Let's make it. And I made it. Nice. Anyway, I appreciate that, Nuka-Cola Dog. Hope you're doing well, man. Cheers. Let me take a quick sip of the old water. Fallen Order. Yeah, Callum. I played... Oops. No, I don't want to leave. I do not want to leave. There we go. Yeah, I played Fallen Order when it first came out. I beat it on a live stream, too. I think it's my favorite. If I wipe away the nostalgia goggles from my eyes, I think it is my favorite single-player Star Wars game. For the longest time, this was. Shadows of the Empire was, but, like, you know, nostalgia will only take me so far. I think Jedi Fallen Order is my favorite single-player Star Wars game. Yeah. But when it comes to, like, broad strokes, favorite Star Wars game of all time, Star Wars Galaxies. Hands down. But yeah. See, I never played KOTOR that much. I owned both of them. But, like, I have barely any memories of playing them. Like, barely any. I probably played them more on the channel than I ever did when they first came out. And that's not saying much. That's maybe like 4 or 5 hours. If that, man. But, So yeah, for whatever reason, I've never been able to get into them. Especially not when they came out. I was just not into RPGs. You know, when the first one came out, what, like 2002, 2003? Correct me, I can't remember, something like that. And back then, I was not into RPGs. I was into like MMOs. That's about it. MMOs and like Counter-Strike. I hosted my own Counter-Strike servers. I made my own Counter-Strike maps. That's kind of what I was into, man. And for whatever reason, just never got never got into KOTOR. Again, I owned them both, but I've always kind of had a hard time getting into like long single player games. I don't know why. Just always have. And like Red Dead Redemption, you know, I've been playing that game for, golly, my wife got it for me for Christmas. I want to say, I don't even know. Does 2018 sound right? Was the game out then? Was it out then? 2018 maybe? 2019? I don't know. It's been a long time, and I'm still playing it. Like, I haven't beaten it. You know, I'll go 4 or 5 months without touching it, and then I'll go a solid like 2 weeks of just playing it nonstop every morning. And yeah, same with Breath of the Wild, man. Like, obviously school is taking up priority, but we got our Nintendo Switch in like November, and I played it for maybe like 6 hours. Breath of the Wild, and I just haven't picked it up since. I don't know why. Like, especially with games like that, I need a huge stretch of time to play. And usually if I have some time to myself to play some games, it's at like 5 in the morning on a Saturday, and then everybody's up at 6:30, and I really haven't gotten anywhere in a Breath of the Wild, you know? But anyway. Especially the older I get, the more I just kind of want to like jump into a game and shoot stuff. Anyway.
Jump to the next top three.
Can't Fake the Funk DJ. Thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Hope you are doing well. Can't Fake the Funk DJ. Let me take a quick sip of this ice cold coffee. There we go. Can't Fake the Funk DJ. So what's up, Greed? It's been long, brother. How you been? My bad. I haven't watched in a while. Been making a lot of life moves. You've been catching WandaVision. Yeah, you haven't missed much, man. I've maybe uploaded 2 videos since January 1st. I'm actually in the Firefighter Academy right now. So like, that's going to be basically the next year of my life. But I think as the year progresses, I'll have more and more time to make videos and stuff like that and stream. So that's basically my life right now. Loving it. That being said, one sec. Let me, before I fight IG88. Yeah, I haven't really done much on the channel. Kind of by design as of right now, you know, just, studying a shitload every night. But spring break is next week, and I'm already on vacation mode. I'm already there. And so you asked about WandaVision. We actually watched through 3 episodes last night. Just decided to watch it. Don't know, dude, we don't know anything about... I've never been... Oops, I wasted a seeker. Watch how I used to be so scared of IG88, but now this is what I do. Like, after what, like... 2 decades of playing this game, you just get your seekers and shoot them in the chest. That's it. It's so easy. Come on, IG. Let's go. Let's go, punk. I bet you're going to drop right in front of me. Let's go, big guy. Oh, nope, you're not. How about this? Later, punk. Easy peasy. So yeah, we actually watched 3 episodes of WandaVision last night. We don't know anything about WandaVision, Marvel. Don't know anything about it. I've liked it so far. The 3 episodes. I like how weird it is. I like how I have no idea what's going on. It makes it more fun, like jumping into it. Without knowing a single thing about the character or the scenario. I don't know if WandaVision is a thing. I have no idea. No idea. Like, I'm not into Marvel movies either. Like, not to say I don't like the ones that I've seen, but I just haven't gone out of my way to see like the past. Dude, I don't even know. I think the last one that I saw was Black Panther, but I didn't even see some before that. Like before that, I feel like the last one that I've seen was Ant-Man. I haven't seen Age of Ultron. I never saw Endgame. I never saw. There are so many Marvel movies that I've never seen. My favorite Marvel movie is Captain America: Winter Soldier, but yeah. So like, I'm going into this completely blind. I know we should probably see the movies and like Ultron, because Ultron got brought up in the last episode. Something about her brother. Okay, cool. I don't know. Maybe I need to watch the shit before I watch this shit. But like, I don't know. So far, I've liked it just because it is weird and out there. But yeah, it's fun so far. But yeah, anyway, I appreciate that, man. We're probably going to continue watching it. I don't know how many episodes there are going to be. But what I love about a lot of, well, this show and Mandalorian and stuff like that, I love these 30-minute episodes. I don't know. I love them. I love them so much. It allows me to watch more at a single period of time. Just makes things a little easier. You know, these little condensed shows, I love it. But yeah, anyway, I appreciate that, man. Cheers. Chris Froming, let me take a quick sip of the old water here. I'm getting a little thirsty. There we go. One sec. Chris, once again, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support this evening. There we go. Chris says, "Hey Greedo, it's been a while since I've been able to join a stream. Hope you're doing well. Not sure you remember me. I should open my window because I am burning up. But I also have a question. Do you have any... Oh, Chris, I just walked off the side of the goddamn cliff." Chris says, "But also have a question. Do you have any advice for being more confident in yourself?" Oh my God. That is a $1 million question there, right? I think dude, honestly, one of the biggest things that helped me and was the Navy. I know that sounds stupid, but like just that for whatever reason that was such a like confidence booster. It was like a personal test, and whatnot. And but the biggest thing is like the realization that people are just people. Like if you're nervous, dude, everybody's fucking nervous. You know what I mean? Like nobody has their shit together. Everybody is just as nervous and on eggshells as you. People are just people. You know what I mean? That's one of the biggest things. And like, and also, I don't know what it is, but I think as I've gotten older, it's a combination of having more confidence, but also like saying fuck it. You know, like, yeah, fuck it. I'm going to go to the fire academy. Yeah, whatever. Okay. You know, do I have confidence? Yeah. I do not question my ability to knock it out of the park and kick some ass while doing it. And, but, jumping into a thing is everything. You know, if you're able to jump into a situation and put yourself into, awkward or challenging scenarios, dude, you've already done half of the battle, right? I don't know what you're talking about in particular, but just in general, I don't know. Am I just rambling here? It's a really difficult thing to answer. But I think, you know, people are just people, and I think to me that has been one of the biggest things, the biggest realizations, is that like everybody you think is tough or different or better than you is not. You know what I mean? Everybody you think has their shit together more than you does not. You know, if you put yourself in situations that are challenging and whatnot, that's half of the battle, you know. But yeah, man, do what you want to do. Realize that whatever you want to do, whatever goofy shit you're into, pursue it. And do not care what other people think. You know, I know that's super cliche, but like, just realize that you're gonna be one day you're gonna be 60 years old, and you're gonna let some. Maybe you'll look back and be like, man, I should have been more assertive or confident because I was too worried about what these dipshits thought of me. You know, people are just people, right? People are just people. But anyway. But I appreciate that, Chris. Yeah. Chest out, man. You're Chris Froming. Am I saying that correctly? I think I am. I'm pretty good with, like, pronouncing. Why is my controller doing that? It's doing that thing that it did on the Hoth level. Now it's not. You liar. But yeah, Chris, man, you got it. And trust me, you're not alone. That's everybody. Everybody has these confidence issues. What? My controller is moving on its own. Damn it. There we go. Oh. I am saying it right. Nice. Froming. Nice. Okay. Please, controller, don't make me just walk randomly. Gotta figure out what the deal is with that. Every once in a while, this control will just like, it's almost just like the joystick is being automatic. Like right now, it's being automatically pushed. I am holding the joystick back. I'm holding the joystick backwards, and it's, oh my god. What is with this? Let's see. Now, I'm not even touching the joystick. Look, it's running forward. I'm not even touching the joystick. Now it's not. Okay, let's see. Is it because of the cord? That's really strange. Anyway, I appreciate that, Chris, man. People are just people. That's it. That's everything. That's everything. This is the first time this has ever happened, Versatile. I don't know what's going on. It happened right when I fired up the game. Actually, I take that back, man. I take that back. So maybe you guys can help me. This is actually the controller that I haven't really used in a long time. This is it. Just see, I'm not walking. I'm not pressing anything right now. It's going forward. Oh, so I have two Xbox. Oh my god, this is frustrating. I'm gonna pause it. I have two Xbox controllers, right? This one, and the other one that's downstairs. I have not used this one with my Xbox for a long time because whenever I've tried to use it and I try to like scroll, it always scrolls like 2 times. Does that make sense? Like if I press 1 over, it'll go and scroll 2 videos over, if that makes sense. If I go up, it scrolls 2 up. Does that make sense? Even if I use the D-pad. It's an Xbox One S controller. That's the one that came with the system. No, I'm playing this on Steam with an Xbox control. Yeah, so has anybody ever had that problem with an Xbox One S controller? I don't know. To where I'm surprised it's doing that on my PC right now. It's hard to explain, but whenever I try to scroll with the joystick, no matter what direction or the D-pad, it will scroll twice, if that makes sense. It's hard to explain. But is it doing it? Well, it's not doing that. Let's resume. All right. So I'm all ears, man. My other control works fine. Now I'm not even touching the joystick. See? Nope, not touching it again. Is it the connection? I don't know. Anyway. And I hate playing this game with a mouse and keyboard. Like, makes me motion sick. It's weird. Not even touching the joystick. There we go. Okay. I'm going to unplug it and then plug it back in. See if that does anything. Probably not. All right. Chris, once again, thank you so much for the super chat channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Chris says, thank you for the good advice. I knew you could deliver. Hope you all have a wonderful stream. I got to go back to work soon, so adios. Well, absolutely, man. I hope it was good advice. It's for me, it's come with age and come with like putting myself in, like forcing myself to do shit that's challenging or difficult, or whenever I find that I don't know that's such a huge confidence boost. Go challenge yourself to run 4 miles one day. When you do it, doesn't matter the pace. When you do it, I guarantee you will feel more confident after that 4-mile run. Guarantee it. Anyway, cheers, man. Hope work isn't too much of a slog, but I appreciate that, Chris. Guys, I don't know why my control is. This is so frustrating. I guess I'll have to bring up my other control from now on. All right, got the jetpack. How do I turn it on with this? I don't. There we go. Okay. Not touching the control, not touching the joystick, not touch. I have to basically play this game pushing the joystick backwards because of what it's doing. Yeah, I don't know. Is that I don't know if that's right. Slog. That's what I've always. Is that a thing? I've always said that. I don't know where it's from or why I say it. Is that a thing, or have I just been saying that my whole life, and I've been saying it wrong, or saying nonsense? Oh shit, Irish Viking. I apologize, man. Sorry about that. Irish Viking, thank you so much, and once again, I apologize for completely missing it. Let me drop down here and take a pause real quick. There we go. Irish, thank you so much. And again, I apologize. Kind of random, but what did you think of the Mortal Kombat trailer? Well, I'm gonna have to apologize again. I actually haven't seen that. I've been curious about it. I definitely want to watch the trailer. For whatever reason, I have not watched it yet. How about after I stream? How about after I beat this level? I'll be done for the night, but I'll watch the trailer on stream. Does that sound cool? I'll do that. I was a huge fan of the original Mortal Kombat movie. Dude, I remember seeing it in the movie theater, actually with my dad, when it first came out. and I remember seeing it again with my dad at a dollar theater. You guys remember dollar theaters? I actually made a video about dollar theaters maybe 2 years ago. This control, man, this is so annoying. But yeah, I was a huge fan of the original one, and so I don't know anything about this. I'm curious, what is the original Mortal Kombat? I've never seen any of the other ones. What does the original Mortal Kombat movie have on Rotten Tomatoes, out of curiosity? But yeah, Irish, I apologize, man. I'll watch the trailer on live stream. Actually, this is a pretty long level. I don't know if I'll probably stop at Woo! Gotcha, punk. OG Mortal Kombat has a 46 on Rotten Tomatoes. I probably haven't seen it since I was I don't know. I don't even know. 13, 14. But I remember liking it quite a bit. I can remember when Mortal Kombat came out, man. I had it on the Super Nintendo. My buddy had it on the Genesis, the Genesis. And if you guys didn't know, the Super Nintendo did not have the same level of gore. Now my control's just not working. So yeah, I did not have the same level of gore. There we go. All right. I'm just going to hang out with you guys for the next few minutes because joystick is too frustrating. I'll figure it out. Let's do Lightspeed Lounge for a few minutes. What do you say? I'll watch the trailer. What do you know? Shadows of the Empire crashed anyway, so. There we go, man. Let's turn on some tunes. Let's hang out for a few minutes. What do you say? Before I have to jet. Nice. Let me know if the music is too loud. I'll turn it down. Yeah, I'll hang out for a few minutes and then we can. I'll watch the trailer. Oh man. So, yeah. What was I saying? I've been wanting to try that Viking game. Valheim, is it called? Has anybody played that yet? There's that game, and then somebody mentioned what is it called? Dungeons of. It's on my wish list. It's like a first-person shooter with gnomes and dwarves or some shit. It's on Game Pass, I think. My buddy just told me he played it and liked it. Those are two games like right now I want to play. Valheim, $20. Okay. Oh, Deep Rock Galactic. That's what it is. It's fun and it crashed PC. It crashed your PC? It sounds fun. Like I'm burned out, I think, as most people are with survival games. But from what I've read and what my buddy told me, it's a little more forgiving. It just sounds, I don't know. It sounds fun. Yeah, maybe I'll pull the trigger and get it. After spring break, I told my buddy, because we haven't played games since I started school, I told him we'll have a game day, a game night over the weekend. I have to figure out what to play. I have not fired. This was actually playing Shadows of the Empire was the first time I played a video game in probably 2 months. Deep Rock. Oh, is Deep Rock considered a survival game too? How is that not on my wish list? I thought I added it. I could have swore I added it. Deep Rock. Is that one word, Deep Rock? What? Why? Store. Let's go. Just regular old store. Oh, I was searching in my wish list. Definitely get a few friends to play. Okay, yeah, there's two of my buddies have been playing it, so I'll have to check it out. And Deep Rock Galactic sounds fun. I've had a huge urge in the past month or so to play Elite Dangerous. Like, I think the reason is because I started reading Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and I've just been, it's such an entertaining and fun and goofy and just imaginative book. Like literally, I don't think I've ever had more fun reading a book than I've had reading Hitchhiker's Guide. I bought the Ultimate Collection too, so it has all 5 of the books, but like, I've had such a huge desire to play Elite Dangerous because of that. Just like hop into a spaceship and explore a little bit. Yeah. I've only played, I'm looking at Elite Dangerous on my Steam list right now. I've only played 13.9 hours in it. Got a little repetitive, but I feel like it's the type of game that every few years I'll fire up and play for a couple hours just to kind of, I don't know, do a little bit of exploring and pretending that, I don't know. Pretending that I'm in Star Trek The Next Generation. But yeah. Anyway. The Dark Lord Revan, thank you so much for the super chat channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Dark Lord Revan says, have a cup of Jawa juice. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. That is going to go into, we're actually going out of town this weekend for 6 days. That is going to go right into the Mr. and Mrs. HelloGreedo beer fund for our cabin. How about that? And I'll put it into the like the ice cream fund for our daughter too while we're up in the mountains. We told her that she could have whatever goodies she wants. But dude, thank you so much, man. Trust me, I will be posting a ton of pictures on my Instagram, on my Twitter and all that while we're up there. So if you guys want some pictures, if you want to see some shit that we're doing, hikes, or I'm going to attempt some more astrophotography, feel free to follow me on specifically Instagram. I don't think I've posted in like a month, which is kind of crazy for me. Usually I post a couple times a month, but anyway. Yeah, what's up, Cole? That's exactly what I'm hoping to do. I always, every time we go on like a road trip to the mountains or like out west or something like that, or camp, I always come home like regretting not attempting more astrophotography. Cause it seems like it sounds like it would be easy, right? Yep. You bump up the ISO in your camera, you set the exposure to 30 seconds, and you click go, right? And you let the camera do it yourself. But it's a little more difficult, especially when it comes to focusing and composition. And, I would like to shoot more and composite in Photoshop or Lightroom than I have in the past. So I'm definitely going to attempt to do it a little more than I have in the past. But so I have a Chromebook, and I've never really edited photos on a Chromebook. I've been using Photoshop since I was like 12 or 13. So like literally 22 years maybe I've been using Photoshop. I got that down. I know what I'm doing. But when it comes to editing photos on a Chromebook, I don't know the best option. I know it's not going to give me the versatility of like a Photoshop with layers and the ability to be extremely precise. And it might not, and working on a Chromebook and whatever app you guys tell me is probably not going to be what I should do with compositing and compiling astrophotography. But is there something that's decent out there that might give me a little more versatility when it comes to editing? I'm all ears, man. I have no idea. Yeah. I don't know if you can run Lightroom or anything. You may be able to use Lightroom on your phone. Oh, okay. There's a Lightroom app? Interesting. I didn't know that. You can use GIMP on a Chromebook. So Chromebook is basically just, it's the Chrome operating system, I think it's called, but it's basically just, if you have a Google Pixel, it's basically that. It's basically like an Android phone. So there is a Lightroom. I'll have to check that out. All right. Nice. That's awesome. There's no delay tonight. Really? Yeah, it's basically a big phone with a keyboard. Absolutely. It is. That is what people have said. Like, I got this Chromebook super cheap, and it's great, but I heard people basically say Chromebooks are like buying a tablet and buying a third-party keyboard, and it's kind of true. You get the same effect. I like my Chromebook, man. I was going to buy. I was actually going to build a whole new PC. Back in November, like I had my whole Newegg cart filled with new PC parts and stuff like that. I was actually planning on buying a decent laptop that could run some games and Photoshop and stuff. But I realized that over the next year, I wouldn't have time for really anything, and it would be a huge waste of money to buy something that I would never touch, So I decided to go with a Chromebook. basic word processing. It has literally everything that I need to do on a day-to-day basis, other than when I go on road trips to edit photos extensively, you know. But I've liked it. I've liked it so far. It serves the purpose of everything that I need right now. Yeah, the last time I had like a really beefy gaming laptop was in 2010. In 2010, I bought a top of the line Asus gaming laptop. And I bought it about a month before I went on deployment. And you know, the whole time I thought that I was going to play so many games when I was on deployment. I got this gaming laptop. It's just like, hell yeah, man. I installed a ton of games on this laptop. And when I went on deployment, I maybe played like 2 hours of games. The entire 6 to 7 months. 6.5 months or so. The entire time I maybe played like 2 hours of games on that thing. The only thing I used it for was like watching movies from time to time. But most of the time I just hung out with the guys, smoked cigars, shot the shit. Like, I played, and I can tell you what game I played. I played maybe like an hour of the Call of Duty Black Ops, the first one, and then I played maybe an hour or maybe two of the original Diablo. And the only reason that I played that was because a guy on the boat played it too, and we linked up and we were able to play it together. Yeah, but like I bought this big ass beefy PC or laptop, and I barely touched it, man, other than to watch like movies on. I don't even know how much I paid for it in 2010. Stupid, but anyway. There is no delay. Okay, let's test it. How about that? I'm going to count down. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, go. And when I say go, I want you guys to type, I don't know. I want you to type poop. Just type poop, all right? On 3, 2, 1, go, type poop. And I'm going to test the delay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's crazy. So the first one that I saw was Jesus, and that was like at 4 or 5 seconds. That's crazy, man. That's without a doubt the least amount of delay I think we've ever had on here. So I would say 5 to 7 seconds is when I started seeing all the poops come up. That's crazy. That's the best delay we've ever had on here. We need to do that over. No. Oh yeah, okay, so let's watch the last thing I do before I hop off here. The last thing that I do before I hop off here is watch the new Mortal Kombat trailer. Mortal Kombat. Let's see. Now, I'm not going to watch it with any sound on in my headphones. So I'll just watch it in my own headphones. Because copyright. There we go. Mortal Kombat trailer from a couple days ago. No, 2 weeks ago, February 18th. Yeah. Oh, the Red Band trailer. Who's in this? The target had superhuman abilities. This looks fun. Raiden. All right. Oh, gotta throw in the get over here. All right. That looks fun, man. Yeah, that looks fun. All right. Yeah, I'm in. I don't know when I'll have time to see it, but that looks fun, man. As I said earlier, I remember seeing the original Mortal Kombat movie when it first came out. When was that original movie? When did that first come out? Why is it so different? 1995, so I was 9 in 1995. Yeah, I remember seeing this in the theater. I saw it twice. I remember seeing it. I remember seeing it the second time with my dad at as I said earlier, a dollar theater. And the reason I remember it so vividly is because we sat down in our seat and the movie started to play, and instead of the projector shining on the screen as it should, you know, the big movie screen in front of us, the projector was actually shining on the ceiling. So that's why I have such a vivid memory of it. I remember my dad getting up and telling the people up front, coming back, and then they fixed it. I don't know. It's one of those memories that I have. But yeah, I remember watching that movie quite a bit. That's a song in the movie, right? Mortal Kombat original movie soundtrack. Why do I remember that? I think it's called Halcyon On and On. All right, I have to listen to this. Sorry, guys. I'm going down a little like memory lane here. Why do I remember this? I had this soundtrack too. Let's see. Yep, this is the song. Whoa! What the hell? All right. This is blowing my mind. All right, here's this song that I'm talking about. That's crazy. I haven't thought about this movie in maybe I don't know, almost 2 decades. And I can remember this song. Crazy. From nothing. From weird. Is that song in anything else? Let's see. Orbital, Halcyon, On and On. Let's see if it's been used in anything else. Music video, no. Sorry, guys. I am. Sometimes this happens where I just start going down a rabbit hole of memories. It's a cool song. So, okay, so it was used in... The remix is far more... Okay, so the remix of that song, which I just linked, is far more widely known and has been featured in several movie soundtracks, most notably Mortal Kombat. Wow, how do I remember that? Hackers, which I remember seeing. CKY2K, definitely haven't seen that. And Mean Girls. Really, it's in Mean Girls. Interesting. What is CKY2K? Oh, CKY, the Bam Margera thing. Okay. And Mean Girls. Interesting. Wow. All right. It's so funny how man, it's so funny how your brain works. You start Googling Mortal Kombat, you remember a random song that plays at the end of the movie, and then you look up the soundtrack and you remember exactly what the song was called because you had the soundtrack in 1995. It's crazy, man. Crazy. Anyway, the brain is fun. All right, guys. So that's it for me this evening. This was fun. I need to do this more often. Hopefully in the not too distant future, I'll have more time to. But yeah, so going out of town on Sunday for a week. Not that it matters. I haven't been streaming or making videos that much anymore. But I'm sure closer to next weekend I'll do a couple streams. But yeah, anyway. So to everybody who supported the channel tonight, thank you guys so much. I appreciate the hell out of it. I wish I could do more streams. I wish I could do more videos. But all in due time. All in due time. Yeah, maybe St. Jake, I'll do an entire stream where I just Google shit and you guys take me down random rabbit holes, and we can just unlock memories. That'd be fun, right? But anyway, all right, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for a little bit tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed some Shadows of the Empire gameplay. So yeah. Anyway, all right, guys. I'll catch you all on the flip side. Whenever I see you, I will see you. Let's end this thing with a... let's see. What song can we end this with? You know what? Let's end this with... No, not Drake Equation. Let's see. I'm looking for something that's... Oh, Space Station Experience. Let's do that. All right. Welcome to the space station. All right, guys. Take it easy. Later.